Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your Oracle of Love for singles who's coming towards you general tarot reading. This will be a general read into who's coming in for romance, for long-term relationships and partnerships. Now bear in mind this is only a general reading. There will be an extended version of this reading provided in the link below in the show more section below this video, where I will further delve into this person's past relationship, what they were lacking in their past relationship and what they are looking for with you, and also how your relationship will be when the two of you come together. See who's coming in for you, singles, who's coming towards you, Sagittarius. Okay, the Chariot, this is a potent Cancer that's coming in here. Someone that could be under a Cancer sign, someone that is very driven and successful, someone that's going to make quite a big impression on you. They're coming in a really, really big way here. They could work for the automotive industry. They could work with movement or acceleration of some kind, distribution, movement, driving. They could be someone quite well known, quite respected in their field for what they do, whether they're a scholar, whether they work in the automotive industry in sales, whether they're a chauffeur. There's movement around this person. I love that this person has the black and white sphinxes. There's a very good balance coming in around this person. They're very well balanced with work and relationships, with hobbies, especially mentally. I feel like they're very, very well balanced, and emotionally as well. The Cancer does represent a very emotive element. So someone that's very balanced coming in, and whether you're looking for masculine or feminine, or you're looking for a counterpart, someone to balance you out, this person will be it. There's a lot of movement here. I love that there's this, we see the stars in the canopy here. Look at that. It's almost like this person is in the stars for you, Sagittarius. They could be someone famous. You might meet through social media. You might first notice them on social media and then tee up a time to meet. It could be on an online app or a dating app as well. So this person might reach out to you, or you might reach out to them. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This is quite a generous, it shows generosity. It shows that this person is quite kind, nurturing, affectionate, generous. This is a very giving person. This is a person, I think, that wears their heart on their sleeve, Sagittarius. They could be a Libra. We do see the scales here. They could work for charities. They could work for a financial institution or a creditor that lends people money. Maybe it could be for like insurance as well. We do see a chariot here, which could be a motor vehicle, and it's almost like they're helping people who are underprivileged or maybe have had injuries or claims. So this person could work in that sort of industry here, but by nature I feel like they're quite generous, quite emotional. That's not to say they're emotional wreck. They're not. They just feel a lot for people. They could be an empath, Sagittarius, but they're quite kind. Could work with money, with finances, and helping people who are destitute. Could also work for the legal industry, because we do have the scales here. That's also possible in legalities, in restoring balance. But again, this notion of balance I think is coming up. So I think there'd be a good, you might be very different from this person, Sagittarius, but I think for the most part, this person will balance you out. They have earth energy, which shows stability, commitment, and loyalty, definitely. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Could be another earth sign that's coming in. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. They're coming in as the Knight of Pentacles. This is a person who operates quite slowly, especially in their approach to relationships. And, you know, they could be a water sign, they could be an earth sign, and they might wear their heart on their sleeves, but it takes them a while to completely commit and enter into a stable and committed union. So I think this relationship will evolve very slowly over time. And this person is very particular about who they give their heart to. So the relationship could unfold very, very slowly. Again, there could be an initial reaching out online through an email, through Facebook, through Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat. You might even work together. There's Pentacles here, which could denote that you work together. And this is how there's some sort of movement in a workplace romance as well for some of you. But this will unfold very, very quickly. And it's almost like you'll start off as friends possibly and then move on to something more romantic. So it might already be someone you know with. But for some, it could be someone brand new that'll just come into your life and just, in a really, really big way here, have you seeing stars. But the Knight of Pentacles, I mean, he's a trusting figure. So this person, you need to prove that you're trustworthy to this person. I think they have a lot of integrity, and very much for them, it's more about how you act than what you say, Sagittarius, because to them actions speak volumes. But look, again, work-wise, I feel like they might work with finances of some kind, or work with offers, contracts, etc., claims or insurance sort of type industry. We do see this man on horseback. He might like him or she, if it's a woman, if you're looking for a woman, they might like some sort of movement here. I don't know if it's horse riding or if it's driving cars or motorbike riding, but there's something to do with movement that they like to do. And they could be a bit of a thrill seeker. They could be quite adventurous, an adrenaline junkie maybe as well. Okay, the Empress, I love this. Strong earth energy coming in here. And to me, the Empress is an earth sign in this deck. For other people, she does represent a fire sign. So it's just whatever resonates with you, because you must also be open to your own interpretations. But this shows immediate attraction. This is someone that's coming in that's oozes a lot of sex appeal, I feel. If they're a woman, they have a very beautiful body shape, beautiful hair. They could have their Venus in Taurus or an earth sign, actually. So their Venus sign could be in an earth. There is strong earth elements here, but I love the Empress. This is a very strong attraction, Sagittarius. A very strong physical attraction. And we do see people with fair hair here. So this person could have fair hair. They could be blonde. But they're wanting children or thinking about children. They're wanting more out of life. They're ticking off their bucket lists right now. Not that they're vain, but they very much like to look after themselves, their presentation, their appearance. They're very attractive to same-sex and opposite sex. If they're a woman, they're coming in as the Empress, which is someone that's very goddess-like. So whether you're male or female and whichever gender you're looking for, this person is definitely coming in as either a god or a goddess. I think you'll be very enticed by them, Sagittarius, with the Empress here. And if it's a male, he's a very authoritative figure, but in a good way. A lot of people have a lot of respect for this person because of the way they carry themselves, their mannerisms, their ability to build trust and be trustworthy. They're also someone that's quite artistic or creative. Possibly could work with children as well, or families, because the Empress is often thought to be pregnant. But a lot of, so work with children or pregnancy maybe, or someone who is wanting children, pregnancy, and to build that future, build a family home. So this is someone quite exciting that's coming in. Again, things will develop slowly, but once they do, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, Sagittarius. Sex-wise, I think you'll be a very, very strong attraction. I don't know if it's something about their body, if they're a male, something about their broad shoulders or their angelic eyes or their longer hair or their chiseled jawline, or if it's a female, her body shape, her breasts, her hips, her hair, just she oozes femininity or he oozes masculinity. So I think this is someone that's very attractive. But quite artistic, I think. Artistic in a lot of ways, and expressively artistic, whether that's through, they might write, They might paint. They might like to do photography, whether it's landscapes or portraits. They like to be outside. They like to be outdoors. They could very much be involved with astrology or something to do with nature. There could be this sort of link. Okay, you've had a card flip over. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, the Six of Cups, beautiful. This person definitely has children around them. This could be little sisters and brothers. This could be stepchildren that they once had. This could be their own children or half siblings, but there's young children around this person. So whether they have these children, whether they have children from a previous relationship or marriage, or they're definitely wanting children, or they possibly work with children or families, or they're possibly undergoing an education of some kind. They're learning something new. They could still be at school, at university, getting a tradesmanship, a certain degree or diploma to expand on their existing skills and knowledge. For some of you, this is someone that's, it's either this is someone you've wished for as a child, as a younger girl or a younger boy. This is someone you thought you'd be with when you were a child. It could be that this person emulates your mother or your father in some way, and they bring back sort of beautiful memories, and they hold the same values as your parents did together type thing. So I love that that's coming through. I think they're very family oriented. This person would be naturally maternal or paternal. This person would naturally make a really, really good parent. They just have that beautiful nurturing side, Sagittarius. Again, it could be someone from your childhood, someone that, you know, maybe you've known in your childhood and you sort of reconnect first online, maybe through a message unexpectedly. And it looks like it's, I mean, look at these times here. It definitely looks like spring or summer. So for those in the southern hemisphere, I think the end of this year is looking pretty good. I know the northern hemisphere is going into winter over the sort of the end of the year, and that's okay. But I just feel like you'll feel like it's spring again. You'll feel there's magic in the air, Sagittarius. This is amazing. Let's have a look at the Egyptian deck. I think children are very important to this person, not so much marriage. I think they'd go along with marriage, but they're definitely wanting children. Okay, you've had a card fall out. Okay, the Tower card. There's major shakeups that's currently happening with this person. They might have just finished a very burdensome, very turbulent relationship. It might have ended very abruptly. Something that they were working towards or building or trying to put together has been delayed, or there's a setback around them with the Tower card here. Two people could be involved, this person and someone else. Maybe, you know, it's at work, the company they're working for. For some of you Sagittarius, if you are Sagittarians, if you are seeing someone, you might notice that they might communicate to you there's been struggles in the workplace or sudden changes or shifts or losses, and a lot of turbulence around with the Tower card. But definitely something they were working towards has been delayed or has crumbled down. For some, it could be that this person, whether it's female or male, works in the building or for construction companies maybe, because we do see this pyramid. So it could be building, it could be engineering. A project plan might fall apart. Maybe they're in project management, maybe they oversee construction sites. But definitely this sort of setback coming in around them with the Tower card, or maybe a previous very turbulent relationship has just ended for this person. Okay, the Queen of Chalices. Quite, as I said, quite emotional. Emotional growth. This is wisdom and foresight. This person is very intuitive, and it's almost like when you come together, or even when you speak together, you might finish each other's sentences. You might just be feeling the same moods when you see each other, but there's a very strong link or frequency to this person, and you'll be amazed, and it might even spook you out a little bit, because you'll be amazed at how well this person responds to you emotionally. They could have some sort of psychic abilities, I think, because there's foresight here. They might be very intuitive. They might have certain hunches as well, Sagittarius, and you'll be surprised. And it's interesting that the Queen of Chalices is looking at the Tower card. So this person might be able to predict when certain things might happen. Okay, you've had a card flip over, the Four of Pentacles. Again, earth energy. This is about dispersal, fairness, and division of goods. So I have a feeling this is possibly the industry they work in. Insurance, it's almost like they're paying out or giving out dividends that are owned to people with the Four of Pentacles. They could be very big on equality. They could be quite fair, but it's almost like they're dispersing funds or have the authority to disperse funds, to disperse assets, to disperse goods and distribute them in some way. Again, we spoke about distribution with the Chariot. So that might be, they might have a company and they distribute a certain product, or they might have a distribution company. Maybe it's in cars, maybe it's in a certain product, maybe it's something for children and families. But I like that this is someone that's very big on doing things right, doing things by the books. They're not a deceitful person. They're very, very honest. Very honest. I don't think they've ever done anything to intentionally hurt anyone or even lied about it. Okay, the Fool card. I feel like sometimes, or it could be now, someone's trying to fool this person potentially. I think that this person could be somewhat naive, Sagittarius. I think for all the honesty and the integrity they hold and the purity and innocence, which we can see with the children and the Empress here, I think some people have tried to fool them or will be trying to fool them around the time that you meet. It could be with a job thing or a company thing, a project. They might have gone into business with someone and this person has sort of ripped them off or given them the short end of the stick, and these plans have fallen through, hence why there's foolish behavior around this person. I think it's more this person that's coming in is quite gullible. And I guess, it's a good thing to be honest, but oftentimes it can be, it's a blessing, but it's a curse at the same time, because people can try and take advantage of people like this. So that could be what's happening around them. I also think they're a bit, as I said, either adrenaline junkies or have some sort of risky behavior. I mean, I'm not sure if you might meet somewhere where there's movement or somewhere where it could be something like, and not that extreme sports or adrenaline fueled sports are foolish, because they're not. They're exciting and great and I wish I could do them, but things like skydiving and swimming with sharks and swimming with crocodiles type thing. I don't know if any of you have seen those things on Instagram and on the internet, and it's like people are in a plastic case and they've got bears outside of them and they've got crocodiles that are within like centimeters from them, although they're protected in this plastic, what looks like plastic or glass cage. It's almost like they do some of these things. So again, I feel like it's more to do with extreme sports or people trying to play them type thing. So sometimes they do things and it's almost like you'll hear about it, Sagittarius, and you'll go, oh my God, I can't believe you've done that. Or maybe you have something in common there because, you're both quite adventurous and out there, and maybe you have experienced a very similar experience. But the Fool card can sort of indicate this type of energy here. Okay, the Knave of Wands. Now, the Knave of Wands is intensity, it's action, it's cordiality. So there's a certain intensity that's going to come with this person. Whether it's in extreme sports, whether it's their intensity at work, they're giving too much to work and maybe other things in their life fall apart. Maybe it's intensity in the relationship. Maybe it's intensity in emotion as well. But it's almost like this person writes down their adventures. So again, something to do with a bucket list, possibly blogging, possibly achieving a certain wish list they have around the time that you meet. But there's movement around this person. I think they're constantly moving, constantly doing things, might be a tad irresponsible, possibly, but I don't think so though. I think for the most part they are quite savvy. So all in all, Sagittarius, it's been a pleasure reading for you. I will be continuing on with the extended reading now. So for those that would like to join me for the extended reading, you will find the link below in the show more section. Otherwise, I hope this has been enjoyable for you.